Hope you guys are having a great day. In this video, I want to go over the overall market and two setups that I am in, AMD and Apple. Two very short-term option plays. I just want to have a quick pop off the play, off the support, and I have weekly calls. So I want to go in very in-depth on what exactly I'm looking at AMD and Apple and compare it to a previous play on Shopify. So I want to go in very in-depth. Make sure to subscribe with the notifications on, leave a like, and join the Discord if you guys have not already. Now, tomorrow we do have the FOMC meeting minutes. This is the only concern for this week, which is on Wednesday, but rest of the week, Thursday and Friday, are looking good. And we really need 2 days because this is going to be a very short-term play. So we're going to have like weekly call options. Next week, nothing crazy. Let's get into the charts right away for the market. So let's take a look at SPY and QQQ first. So we have QQQ, which is the tech ETF. So again, this is overall tech market, Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, all combined into one stock. And we could see that QQQ right now is at support at $424. And then we have another support down below at $416. So we need to hold this level of support. This is a great area to buy in calls at, but if we do drop more, this is going to be the area to buy in calls at 416. This is where I want to play weekly call options right here at the support for QQQ. And definitely a play that I'm looking at on the small account. So pretty much very simple. We have the consolidation pattern. Again, it's very simple. This consolidation pattern is very common, and we're kind of just trading sideways and holding this level of support. But it all really depends on tomorrow. If we do drop more a little bit, I want to buy in calls right at the level of support, or else we're just going to trade sideways between these zones. Next, we have SPY, which are the top 500 stocks, and it looks even more interesting because, again, we can previously see that it consolidates, it breaks out, 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 and now again it is consolidating, and right now it is sitting right at the level of support. So we're consolidating right here. Great area for calls at 494. We are looking amazing. The overall trend again is to the upside. We are in a bull market. During a bull market, we pretty much just keep going up. But we could see for SPY, we have a very nice consolidation, and we are bullish as long as if we hold the 494 level. Now let's talk about AMD. Let's talk about Shopify and Apple. So we're taking a look at AMD. We made a whole video on here, but very simple idea. We're just playing the bounce off of the support. Now on the small account challenge, I entered in at the breakout. I tried playing the breakout, but we failed playing the breakout. But the better probability, the better entry is playing right at the level of support. And this is a huge lesson that I've learned, and I'm going to really stamp it inside my brain and really remember this because I want to compare it to a play on Shopify. So a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, we had an amazing play on Shopify. Now with Shopify, you guys can go on the Discord and really check the chats and scroll up. We had this set up on Shopify, but what I did was I tried playing the breakout for Shopify. Now the thing with playing the breakout and what I learned is that playing the breakout, it is really a waiting game. You're trying to wait to do it, but the better probability and the better chance and the better trade idea is just playing the calls off the level of support. So on the Discord, we had a lot of people who really played an average down and played off of the level of support. So my entry was not the best for Shopify. We played the bounce, but then it eventually did break out. It had a massive pop. But the main key lesson that I learned is that the better probability is playing calls at the level of support, and playing the breakout is a lot more riskier. So that is a huge lesson that I am taking back from this play, and especially with this trade where we buy in at the level of support, then the price target is the level of resistance, and we don't even have to wait for the breakout. But it did eventually break out, and then it had earnings, it dropped, had a massive drop, and even now it is holding that level of support. So even right now, Shopify is a great trade idea. Just have that stop loss close below and play the calls off the level of support. So this to me right now is my bread and butter strategy, just playing calls and play the bounces off of the level of support for the stocks. So with AMD, we are taking a look at that. We are getting extremely tight, and I grabbed weekly call options. The reason that I grabbed weekly call options is because look at the move that we get at the bounce. We get some like pretty big spikes to the upside. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to grab the closest expiration and then make money. If it pops 2 to 3%, I'm getting out and just play that bounce instead of having that waiting game of playing the downtrend breakout. So this is the perfect entry for AMD. We just need to hold this level of support. If we start breaking this level of support, this can be a nice put play. I know someone who got a put on AMD, but it is only a good put play if we start breaking the level of support at market open and if we close below. So if the first 3 candles for AMD are red, this might also be a put play, but for the bulls, we really need to hold this level and we need to bounce off of this level of support. Next, we have Apple with also a very similar setup. We can see that $180 is a nice critical level of support. Okay, now I did play calls right here. I also play calls right here, but this is a solid level of support dating back all the way to August of 2023 and June of 2023. So we can see that this is an amazing level of support. 180 is also a very nice mental number, and this is straight up just playing calls off the bounce. So I got in weekly call options for Apple, and I just want to have just a small move, just one green candle, and I'm going to be up like 50 to 100% since I got weeklies. So I just need one green day, and the probability is on my side. Apple has been getting hammered the past week, and now we have really bottomed out at the level of support. So I want to sell out for a very nice 50 to 100% gain on Apple and AMD. Overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video. The key thing is learning the lesson from Shopify, because this was an incredible lesson that I've learned from that plate. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys later, and see you guys in the Discord. Let's see what happens tomorrow at market open.